Happy New Year, Capricorn. Welcome to the Dream Prophet. This is your January 2019 reading, and this is general. It won't apply to everyone. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. All right. So this is how I'm going to do it. These are the decks that I'm using this time around. I'm not sure if I said happy birthday as well. So happy birthday, Capricorn. We're going to start off with love, career, and then your spiritual. And then I will use the Gilded Reverie Lenormand, which is the first time I'm using this deck and this deck for clarifiers. All right, so let's start off with your love. And the card I have right here is Free Yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. That's your present situation. So you could be in a place, if you're in a relationship where you almost feel held back by your partner in some way. And what you have to realize is that you've put yourself there by the choices you've made. So only you can release yourself from this self-imposed prison. So, for example, you're spending all your time or your focus on your partner rather than yourself. This is a choice you have made. Your partner isn't forcing you to do it. You have put yourself in that situation. You may have done it thinking that if you gave all your attention to your partner would do the same for you, but perhaps your partner has made other healthier choices for themselves. So you have to do the same. And the reason I say that you have to do the same is the next card, and this is in your obstacle, is you deserve love. So you deserve to have that love for yourself as well. Okay, so remembering to have self-love in all aspects of your life, especially when it comes to being in a relationship. There has to be a balanced give and take in a relationship. And if you're controlling the relationship by being a certain way in the relationship, you're only hurting yourself. Okay, so you deserve to have as much love directed towards you as the other person deserves to have towards them. It has to be a balance. And if you feel like it's out of balance, you need to free yourself from these self-imposed beliefs within your relationship. All right. And the advice is let your friends help you. It doesn't necessarily just have to be your friends. It could be other people as well. So going outside of the relationship or yourself, if you don't know how to direct that love towards yourself, get help from someone else. It could be an intuitive counselor, a coach, a relationship counselor. It could just be friends helping you. Or this could be an indication to you as well to spend some time with your friends instead of always surrounding and revolving around your partner. Okay? And the final outcome is keep an open mind. And again, I want to go back to your beliefs. This is allowing yourself to see your relationships in a different way. Expand your mind. See, maybe you're doing this self-imposed prison because you feel this is the way a relationship works. This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to give everything and sacrifice your whole life for your children and your partner. And it doesn't have to be like that. Maybe that's an old belief. That's the old method, the old way. You should be just as happy. You deserve to be just as happy as anybody else in the relationship. It's about making everybody happy. And it has to start with you first. You have to have that joy within yourself first and that love. And then that radiates from you and they feel that love from you, and that will help in the relationship. And that's what they have to do as well, but you can't control what they do. You can only control what you do, right? Oh, I just realized I have something on my sleeve. Great. I think that was lunch. Sorry about that. Let's just tuck that back. Well, it was a very good lunch, let me tell you. It was chilly. Okay. So, and if you're single, I feel this is all about, again, the same message. If you've been in the same or attracting the same type of relationship into your life over and over and over again, this is to tell you need to break the cycle. The only way to break it is through self-love. If you need to have some friends help you or get the guidance from someone else, then this is the advice to do so. Ask and be willing to receive that advice and keep an open mind. Allow yourself to be expansive and open to new methods and new ideas of what a relationship can be for you. Okay, let's move on to career. This looks really nice. You have the first one is milk and honey, and that's generally enjoying the fruits of your labor. And that is in the present situation. So maybe your career is actually moving along quite well at the moment. You're doing okay. You're able to put food on the table. You love what you do. That's the rainbow. Everything seems to be going well. But then the block here, we have by the book. By the book. When I see this card, and this is the first time I'm using this deck, this is Wisdom of the Oracle, it feels to me like either, you're doing everything by the book. And yes, you're enjoying the fruits of your labor because you are doing everything by the book. You've read your contracts really well. You've dotted your I's. You've crossed your T's. You've been told if you want to be successful in business, this is what you need to do. But this is the block. So perhaps this is an opportunity for you to realize to take some risks now. Maybe you don't have to go by the book anymore. You don't have to be a follower. Maybe it's time for you to be the leader and allow others to follow your example. Now, the advice is go the distance. So you have what it takes to do this, to lead the pack, to be in the front. You have the capability to do this. The longevity. You're a hard worker, Capricorns. Capricorns are definitely known for putting in the work, being very structured in that way. Now this is the cheetah. The cheetah is possibly one of the fastest cats, wild cats known. And it really does look like there's an action here. So you need to take action and you will be successful. I mean, that's the flag of victory right here. But look at this. You're crossing over desert. Not a lot here, but you're able to fly over that. So the advice is be willing to take that leap, to take the action, and you'll be able to reach success in your career faster than you can even imagine beyond this. So if this is what you're trying to achieve, this is the goal on the board for January, it says you have the ability to do so. But you have to leap and take the action to move towards and be focused to get that flag and be willing to stand out and lead the rest of the pack. The final outcome is the thinker. And when I look at this card, the thinker is really to me like the hermit card in the traditional tarot, where you're reflecting on where you've been, where you need to go. So this may be a recurring theme, especially for the month of January, where you're going to have to really go deep and think about, okay, what is it that you're trying to accomplish? What do you want to manifest? How are you going to put it into action? Maybe for others of you, it's your knowledge. It's the knowledge that is going to make you successful. Your success lies within your own wisdom, your knowledge. Now, I am going to get a clarifier for this because I feel like it does warrant it. And I'm going to use the Lenormand deck. So perhaps thinking about what's your next move? What is your next move as far as achieving your dreams within your life purpose or your career? Oh, okay. I'm going to take both these cards. Two cards popped out, and I'm getting clarification on that. And I got the wishing well and this gorgeous masculine, the divine masculine. This is the divine masculine. When I think of divine masculine, I feel Again, you know, taking action. The masculine would be the one to give, and the feminine would be to receive. So again, you know, it comes down to taking action, taking the bold leap, stepping into your masculinity, your masculine power, and taking action and going forward. Now, the wishing well is, yes, you will get your wish. You will achieve what you want to achieve. However, the well is deep. You'll have to put that, release that bucket all the way deep down to get the water, to get the flow happening, and to bring it up. So you'll have to dig deep. And I want to go back to thinker again, and that's reflection. That's going deep, doing, again, hard work. You're flying over desert here. You need the water moving forward. And the water to me represents emotional support. You need the emotional support. It kind of ties in with this too, you know, the self-love. Filling your cup, filling this bucket so that you can achieve what you want to achieve. And you will achieve it because that's the wishing well. But the well is deep. So you'll have to dig in. All right, now let's take a look at your spiritual path. Right away in the present situation, we have vibration. This is a wonderful card to have. You are vibrating at a very, very high frequency. And look at all that energy, the fire, the passion. You have it within you. You really do. And it's just bursting. It's like a volcano wanting to erupt. This beautiful, vibrant energy that's just waiting to create something just so amazing. And again, that's, you know, the masculine as well, taking action. Now the block is you do have some healing. Now I do believe this is the healing card. I'm just going to take a double look at the book just to make sure. Yeah, healing with intention. That's your block. So take the time. Take the time. What is it that you need? To me, elephants also represent family. They're very community oriented, and when they lose a family member, they mourn. I mean, they've mourned. I think there was an article about them mourning a graveyard of elephants. If you've lost someone, it's time to heal. You know, don't just ignore these emotions that you have. You know, that deep well. You need to dig deep into those emotions and deal with them once and for all, so that you can have the healing to move forward, because you have this gorgeous frequency that just is dying to manifest. And the thing that's blocking you is this wave of healing with an intention that you need to do. And you're deserving of this. So take the time to heal yourself. And for others, it could be a physical healing. Perhaps you're having some issues with your health that you need to deal with first so that you can move forward. But we are talking about spiritual, so I feel for you it's more on your spiritual path. This is something that you need to heal in order to move forward on your spiritual journey. Okay. The advice for you is to think outside the box. You know, break the barriers. Think outside the box. There may be a new way of looking at things, a new perspective, a new way of doing things. Spiritually, in your career, in love, everywhere. And the final outcome is manifestation. This is the manifestation card. So you're going from this bubbling creative frequency, vibration, to actually doing the healing, because look, it's the same colors almost. setting the intention, thinking outside the box, finding a new way to deal with your emotions, and then being able to manifest exactly what you want to manifest in January. This looks like a beautiful January for you. You have a lot going for you. It's all about you opening your mind, healing your emotions, thinking outside the box, changing old beliefs, coming up with new ones so that you can create the kind of life you want to create in all areas of your life.